Hello, welcome back, all you beautiful people. It's 6 o'clock. It's like dinner time around our place. Um, been getting a lot of emails. I've been getting a lot of emails. I got a lot today. Again, a lot. Thank you. I love, 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 love all your love. I couldn't be more grateful for the love. Guys, when you guys are sending me these emails and I'm getting involved in them, I'm getting involved in the energy. And then to get an email from another person is really cool because I'm seeing that the energy is kind of connected and they might not even know each other, and that's really cool. So, thank you guys because it's kind of helping my mission to try to teach everyone that we're all connected and putting people together who aren't very connected to see that we really are all connected. It ends up being really cool on my end. So thank you for the love. I love the love. I love the love. So a lot of emails come through. You know, a lot of them have the same type of issues. Some of them are different. So I got some emails on relationships, things that are wanted versus the unwanted that we have to deal with. So, in your relationships, your relationships will change whenever your vibration changes. Does that make sense to you guys? This is an upburst, so I got to try to be quick. When you can raise your vibes, everything changes. So, you have all of these relationships in your life, whether it be, your spouse or your husband or your boss or your friend or your coworker, and you might feel some friction. Sometimes on the other end, it might be you. It might be your vibes are like, oh, friction. If you keep getting it from all kind of different people, you better check your vibes, man. Um, you know, the wanted versus the unwanted. So I have a lot of people that are wanting all of these things in life, all of these really great things. And, please keep going. I'm not kidding when I email you back and tell you don't ever stop. Um, but the email will come across like this and it'll say, Sarah, I want to work for myself. Um, but the unwanted, and then they'll just go into it. And so, the want part is like this big, and then the unwanted is just so stretched out and so long. Every thought that you think is attracting vibrational essence. So, when when you can email me and you can just put me a little piece like this of the things that you want, and then all this screen full of all of the reasons why you can't have that or why you don't want that or what that is, that's what you're sending out, guys. So I totally get it whenever you're saying that you want to create, you want to do these things. Now is the time. It's the age of Aquarius. It is the time to create. However, focusing so much on the unwanted things will distract you from the things you want. So, and that's for anything out here. If you want, hello, Ruben, may the light be with you too. I love your guts for coming on here. But that's real, guys. And I had a really great girl that was on here earlier, and she was talking about this same kind of stuff. You know, inspirational self talk. What are you talking about? You guys can email me, and you can email me anything. You don't, people get so caught up in the social norms of everything, the judgments, what everybody's judging everybody with. They don't even speak out how they want to live. So, start thinking about that, guys. Start thinking about how you're talking about these things that you're wanting. When I first started this, people said that I came from a dream space. People said that, life wasn't real. Sarah, the things that you're thinking, they're not real. At the time, they weren't real. But I would live them, and I would be in them, and I would feel them, and I would love them. And I have to tell you guys that now it's real. It is so real. Everything that I was thinking then is real now. And, I got to hang out with my daughter today and yesterday, and we just had this really great time together. And, in all these emails that I'm getting, for the judgment and acceptance and the time to create and everything, I almost want you guys to do something that I noticed today. Go back to a childlike state. My daughter will say a word and it'll be totally wrong, and I'll keep telling her that it's wrong, and she'll just keep saying it with a little smile on her face, and you just can't tell her that she ain't wrong. So, maybe somebody that I get a lot of emails from people that say, I think, Sarah, that you need to help so and so that I know, and I love the love that you have for so and so that you know. However, I just can't message that person in on the background and say, hey, so and so told me you're a little bit screwed up. That's not how it works. Um, I wish that I could give you all that love that a child has, that heart that a child has, that, it doesn't matter how many times they mess up or get it wrong, they put a smile on their face and they keep it moving. Um, kids don't care about the judgments of the world. They don't care about, acceptance, being accepted, what people think about their creations. My daughter made me this whole big massive rolled up ball and she brought it up to me like, yeah, this is the best thing you ever got, girl. And she's right. And that's what it is, guys. It's not that I'm being naive. It's not that I'm being foolish about the bad things that are going on in the world. It's just I choose to not absorb those things. If I hear a judgmental conversation about anything, I just walk right out of it and try to think of some love. Another really big email that I've been getting a lot is about beliefs. Sarah, what are your beliefs? What denomination are you? What are your beliefs? What do you think? Okay, you're doing healing work. Now you're reading cards. Now you work with energy. You feel energy. Does it really matter what my beliefs are? Does it really matter what someone believes? Are you only asking what somebody believes to judge them, to place a judgment of what you might think that it is? Because I know a lot of Catholics that are Catholic and they all practice very different. I know a lot of Muslims who are Muslim and they all practice very different. If you want to know my beliefs are love. My beliefs are God is love. God is this enormous energy that is just the most amazing thing, and it's just pure love. That might not fit with everyone's beliefs. I'm fine with that. If you have anything to add to that, I'm fine with that too. If that's not the way it works for you, I'm fine with that too. So that goes back into all of these things. First of all, judgments. If you're having hard times in your relationships, thank you, love. You're putting a lot of judgments on people, places, things. You can't change anybody. You can't change anything. So just know what you feel on the inside. Does it work out for you or does it not work out for you? Let go of anything that doesn't. It's foolish to hold on to it. Know always that your thoughts are creating. So when you're putting a thought, whether it's something that you want or that you don't want, if you keep feeding it and you give it feelings and you give it power. Think about it. Think about how you vibrate. A belief is only a thought that you keep thinking. So, I can make this belief in my head and I can think and think and think and think, we could just keep on doing it. Everyone keeps talking about the water. I'm real big on, health and the planet and the world. So, I can make this belief that none of the water out here is safe to drink. And then what do I drink for the rest of my life? Well, I would drink coffee. Coffee is made with water. I'm not really sure how that will work out for me. But you know what I mean, guys? So, you see all these people that create these things in their mind of all these bad things. Is it okay to just believe that all is good and that we're supported? I feel like that. I still run into some doo-doo. I think that my doo-doo is there for me to learn some stuff. I don't think that my doo-doo is somebody there trying to bang me on the head and tell me that I'm wrong. I know you guys are feeling really, really funny about this time in the vibration shifts. And I know that you are feeling unsure right now about your creations. And, I have a really great interview coming up, and I'm just dying to get my hands on this guy. So there's this guy from my area. His name is Jesse. I think he's amazing. I haven't even met him yet. And he created Be You. Has anybody ever heard of Be You? All right, well, Be You is this brand that he made, and what he is promoting is for people to be themselves. And that goes in with all of this that I'm trying to outburst you with, guys. Right now is time to create. It does not matter what anyone thinks about you. It doesn't matter what they say to you. It doesn't matter if they believe in you. Because behind, we might have that one person that knows us really good, and then they come up and they bash up against us, and then we leave it alone. And then we might have 10 people that were sitting on the outside really just ready to embrace what it is that you have. You lose a lot of friends when you raise your vibration, guys. So, sometimes your friends start to change. Your circles start to change. The places that you like to eat start to change. The places that you go. The music that you listen to when you sleep. The main point here is raise your vibes. Raise your damn vibes. Raising your vibes is all you have to do. How do you do that? Any way you can. Me, I get a cup of coffee. Me, I like stones. I like to wear shells and stones and things to level me out. I like to spend time with my family. I've been talking to God a lot. God's been telling me, Sarah, it's time to get it physically moving. Get it physically moving. I've been a lot in my brain, in my heart, in my chakras, in my body, but I haven't been moving that all out. So, the past couple of days, I've been doing a lot of physical stuff, trying to move my body around and get my mind going. And then take time, play like a kid, forget about everything, clear a day off, just go take care of yourself, do all kind of fun stuff. You have to raise your vibes. You are not going to come from something and create something new and magnificent if you're down here in the doo-doo. So if you are in the doo-doo, I want you to get up. I want you to get up out of the doo-doo right now and do something that raises your vibes. Quit worrying who accepts you. Quit worrying about what they're going to think about your creation. I think you're all amazing. I think you guys are all doing the right thing. The best thing about vibration is if you're vibing low, you can just switch it up. You don't have to wait a day. You don't have to wait a minute. You don't have to wait a couple minutes. You just decide that you're not going to vibrate there. You're not going to think about that thing and go into something that you love. We